Sri Shankar Maharaj, one who lived a life of 150 years, is still a mystery to many. Shankar Maharaj was a perfect master in the tradition of Natha Siddhas. He was born around 1800 and took Samadhi on April 28, 1947. Different stories are told about the birth and early life of Shankar Maharaj. But the following story of his birth and initiation by his guru appears to be most authentic, having been told by Maharaj himself to his prime disciple Dr. Nagesh Dhaneshwar of Nagar, about 200 kilometers from Pune. Once, Dr. Dhaneshwar asked Maharaj his age. Instead of answering, he asked him to judge his age from physical examination since he was a medical doctor. Dr. Dhaneshwar judged his age to be more than 125 years. Maharaj agreed with him and told him that he was born in about 1800 at Mangalveda, near Pandharpur, in the family named Upasari, one of the greatest yogi saints of Maharashtra in the modern age. He was an Auliya or Avdut, a term used for yogis who reach perfection and achieve siddhis, occult powers. He is often described as Ashtavakra, that is bent in 8 places, and a man of great knowledge in Puranic times. He was short but was an Ajanubahu, that is having long arms with fingers that reach below the knees. Most noticeable were his eyes, large and bright, and a childlike expression on his face. He used to be a very naughty as a boy. Once, when he was 7 to 8 years old, he went chasing a deer. The deer entered the forest on the banks of the river Chandrabhaga towards a place called Machnur. He followed it and soon reached a Shiva temple. When he was about to shoot the arrow, a large sannyasi came, lifted the deer and held it in his arms. He said, "My child, why do you kill the innocent animals?" Nevertheless, he shot the arrow at the deer in the sannyasi's arms. It hit him, but became blunt and fell down. Another arrow also met the same fate. He became confused, but the sannyasi smiled, kept the deer down, came near, and fondled him. Thus Maharaj got Sparsha Diksha or initiation by touch of the yogi, who was no other than Swami Samarth of Akkalkot. Maharaj stayed with him for 6 months, during which he gave him all knowledge and instructed him to go on pilgrimage. He went to the Himalayas, where he did a very hard penance. On returning from there, he spent this time with Siddha yogis in and around Riddheshwar, near Nagar, which is known as the center for meditation of several Nath Siddhas. In the past, Maharaj remembered having received Dakshina from Peshwa's hands in Shaniwarwada in Pune, the seat of Peshwa's rule. After the British took over Pune, he met a British collector who developed a faith in Maharaj and considered him his spiritual guide. He took Maharaj to England, where he stayed for 10 years teaching the yoga path there. Sri Shankar Maharaj was known at various places by different names like Supadya Baba in Satpura, Devya Baba in Gujarat, Rahim Baba by Islamis, Kuwar Swami in Khandesh, Raver, Gauri Shankar in Waghor, Saint Tobo in Africa, Nur Muhammad Khan alias Nuri Chacha in Arabian countries, Lahari Baba in central part of India, Gurudev in South India, and Mr. John in Japan and England. Maharaj's Trishul, that is a three-pointed spear, is kept in the village of Mahalganj in Gwalior. He had the great knowledge of many languages of the world. This was a puzzle which is unsolved. He knew the languages of all the animals, birds, and people of the world. The life of Shankar Maharaj has been full of miracles. The miracles include the knowledge of past and future events, creation of matter, going from one place to another instantly, being in several places at one time, feeding a multitude from the small quantity of food, and so on. Maharaj did these miracles to instill faith and to draw people to the spiritual path. Once Maharaj gifted Dr. Nagesh Dhaneshwar, known as Appa in his close circles, the power to see the workings of the body. Appa used this technique later in complex cases. There was no diagnostic equipment apart from stethoscope in those days, and even the X-ray techniques were not advanced. Maharaj advised Appa that medical practice was not a business, it was a service for the people. Appa faithfully followed this advice and practiced medicine as a service to people. There are many temples of Shankar Maharaj across Maharashtra, especially in the Pune area. But the one in Dhankaudi is the main one where he took the Samadhi. He took Samadhi at the age of nearly 150 years in Pune on Vaishakha Shuddha Ashtami of Shaka 1869, which falls on April 28, 1947. It was an event which he had postponed for 17 years at the request of his disciple Dr. Nagesh Dhaneshwar. Even after his Samadhi, he continues to meet his disciples and guide them. He helps his devotees not only through visions but also through the medium of different people. Though he wandered in various personalities by various names, his message of love and peace to God and human community remained the same. As long as such great saints are born to guide humanity, we can keep profound hope in its future.